They weren't aligned well with our defined values. Of course, we want to see every team member do well, but it's my philosophy that sometimes we need to let people do well elsewhere. That's the kindness of this culture system. It allows people to know that even if they can't succeed here, we still want them to find success. As you engage in this culture change process, some people will leave. Heartache and hard feelings are often part of people leaving. But those who remain at our companies are wholly aligned with our desired culture. They are better leaders and contributors. They ensure good comes first. So, in that way, it wasn't like we lost anyone. As a team, we are all now driven by the same purpose, making us much more productive. Even better, when we bring on a new team member, it's exciting. We sit them down and say, "Hey, we are a culture-driven company. That uncompromising culture comes first. Good comes first. So here is our servant purpose. Here are the values we expect you to model." From orientation on, we talk about who we are, our culture, and how we behave while supporting that culture. It's important to note that the people we hire, in large part, have personal values that align with our company values. Our culture appeals to them. Our collective servant purpose inspires them. That's exciting for people. People want to know what we as leaders and employers expect of them, how they can contribute, and how they can serve others. They want to know what they're working for besides a paycheck. Even as we diversify our team and product lines, this singular focus inspires us to be a better team and a better company. Look, this is a scary time for many businesses. And not just because of the once-a-century pandemic. While political leaders too often draw self-serving lines in the sand, many of us business leaders deal with in-your-face issues like social unrest, blatant inequalities, climate change, and yes, business failure amid economic upheaval. So many of us, for so long, have wondered how we will survive. But there is light. There is a way out of these scary times. At my companies, that light, and some needed reassurance, came in the form of defining and living our values. Even during the scariest times, we leaned into the culture we created together. Now, we're off and running, and we know we're going in the right direction. As a fellow business leader, I encourage you to take in every word Chris and Mark have written here in Good Comes First. More importantly, I challenge you to take on the role of change champion as you begin redefining your company culture and make the demonstration of respect as important as achieving results. The task before you isn't easy. You'll occasionally grow weary of being a perpetual role model. Along the way, you'll lose people you always considered loyal. You might even consider them friends. But in the end, the journey is so worth the effort, because what you gain are leaders and team members, fully engaged, fully contributing, and fully serving within your intentional workplace every day. You've taken a bold step by picking this book. Now you must do what's best for yourself, your fellow leaders, your employees, and your company. You must put good first. Introduction. Welcome to a working world where good comes first. We thank you for picking this book. By listening and applying the concepts found within these chapters, you soon will be ready to build a good comes first work culture. In other words, a work culture that is purposeful, positive, and productive. But before we dive in, there is something you should know. We did not write Good Comes First to tell you why your company should consider creating a workplace that doesn't suck. We did not write the book only to help you learn how to build an uncompromising work culture. As authors, our servant purpose, our reason for being within these chapters, is to take you, our listener, beyond a simple understanding of the elements that lead to an effective work culture. Instead, we wrote this book to present proven and actionable strategies that, when implemented in collaboration with your work teams, create a work culture that ensures good comes first for employees, customers, leaders, and stakeholders. In other words, this book, based on your author's 50 combined years of experience in driving sustainable and impactful organizations,